Today I'm going to be talking about Andiroba oil from Rainforest Chica. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Rainforest Chica, the company, then I'm going to talk about the oil itself and then give you my opinion of it. My name's Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. I had heard about Rainforest Chica now for a couple years, and I looked at her website and I never ordered from her at the beginning because I thought her oils and butters and the products that she had were more expensive than what I was used to spending. However, as I started to get more into skincare and hair care and all of those natural products, I came to find out that her products are pretty well priced. So in addition to the prices being good, she also had smaller sizes. So this is 10 milliliters, which is about a third of an ounce, and it comes in a roll-on container, as you guys can see. So I like the fact that you can try before you buy. You don't have to spend that much money. This was only about $6. I also like the fact that she is a one-man show or one-woman show. So she has her own business and she's really invested in her business. She goes to Brazil about 3 or 4 times a year and checks up on everything that's going on there. She looks at her suppliers. She also, while she's there, she gives back to the community. So one thing I've noticed, if you check her out on social media, she is pretty active on Instagram and Facebook, is that she not only talks about her products, but she also talks about things that she's passionate about. So one of her things that she's passionate about is plastic and plastic waste. So she does inform her customers and people who visit her social media how they can go about reducing the plastic that they use. Another thing that she's very passionate about is animal welfare. I believe, but I'm not exactly sure, that she is a vegan. She does have some information about veganism in there and cruelty-free products, but one of her last trips, I think her last trip or the one before when she went to Brazil, she found some abandoned puppies on the street. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to South America, but there's a lot of abandoned dogs roaming the street. So what she did is she took those puppies in. I believe there were about 5, 6, or 7 puppies, and she took them to the vet. So not only did she pay for their shelter and food, but she also paid for all their shots that they needed and then deworming and everything like that. Like, she paid for that out of pocket, and she's trying to get these puppies adopted. So I do like the fact that she shares her passions with us. She also recently has upgraded her shop. So she's moved to a larger shop. Not only can you order from her online, but you can also visit her shop. She's gone to a bigger shop, but in the process, she also had to downsize her house that she was in. And she had mentioned that on her Facebook page. So I think that's great that she's investing in her business and in her customers. And she's very concerned with the community. She's giving back to the community and the ethics and all that goes around with that. So now I want to tell you guys a little bit about the oil. So like I said, she did have different sizes, and I purchased, this is the roll-on bottle, and it's 10 milliliters. And it is, I don't know if you guys can see, but it is pretty solid. So the issue with Andiroba oil, it's also called the miracle oil or crabwood oil, is that at lower temperatures it does solidify. So in my house right now it is 22 degrees Celsius. We are in winter. The only thing that I have to do in order to warm this up is I have to get like a mug of water and I stick it in the water and it, liquefies pretty quickly. So this is known as the miracle oil, and on her website she says it's the Amazon's #1 medicinal oil. And I'm not sure if she's referring to the Amazon rainforest or if she's talking about the Amazon website. So many of her oils and butters do have properties that can help people. So the basic information about this is that it's cold pressed, it's from Brazil, it's wild harvested, and it does solidify at lower temperatures. And I'm not exactly sure what the exact melting point is. She says that it's thick and it has an earthy smell. Now, I don't find it to be too thick. When I think of thick oils, I think of castor oil. And I know that castor oil has a lot of amazing properties, but I just can't, the texture is really hard for me to get past. And this doesn't have that much of a thick texture at all. So it does have a roller ball, and it is a metal roller ball. The bottle itself is glass. However, as you guys can see, it's actually painted glass. So I'm not a real fan. If I would have to say one thing that I don't like about this is I do not like the roller ball. I actually keep all the oils that I've gotten for her in this tub inside plastic, and that's because somehow they seem to get oil on the outside. So I would repurchase this oil, but I would, in the future, now that I know that it works for me, I would get a larger size and not a roll-on, because I don't think I can even reuse these bottles. And I know that a lot of people have not had issues with them, but unfortunately I have had some issues with the roller balls themselves. So this is high in oleic acid. If you know about oils and butters, they do have a fatty acid composition breakdown. And I am not that familiar about that. It is mainly oleic acid, it's like 49.03%. And the next highest one is palmitic acid. And you can look that information up. She has all of this available on her website. Now, I talked about what you can use it for. So this is known, like I said, as the miracle oil. One thing it's really good for is skin conditions. It has a variety of skin conditions. So if you have dry skin, such as eczema or psoriasis, that is one of the reasons I purchased it for my daughter. We've tried a lot of things for eczema. This is said to help with that. It also helps with things like acne, and one of the reasons is it's because of its antibacterial properties that it has. It also has anti-inflammation and it's antiseptic. It can also help with aging. It can help with wrinkles, and the reason that they think that it helps with wrinkles is because of it's infused with omega-3 fatty acids, and it also has high amounts of alpha hydroxyl acids. So it does have a lot of things going for it, and she says that the beauty industry is finally looking at this oil that has been well known in Brazil for a long time and is starting to incorporate it into their beauty products. It can also help do with cellulite because it can help with collagen production. Some other things besides the skin is it can help with hair loss. I did before mention castor oil. Castor oil is also known for helping with hair loss, especially Jamaican black castor oil. I have not tried this on my hair. I do have thinner hair, but that's just the way my hair is. I have low density hair. It's been like that all my life. But you could also try this on your scalp. One more thing that it can help for is it's known to have pain relieving properties. So she had mentioned, for example, if people have arthritis or rheumatism, you can actually use this as a massage, and it gets into your skin and helps with the pain. Now, in addition to helping with people, she does mention pets. She's very, as I mentioned before, she's very passionate about helping animals and involving them in our lives. And she says that for veterinarian purposes, you can use it for ear mites, and she does give the dosage information on there. I would also, as with anything, especially things that you're sticking in your ear, I would talk to a vet and make sure that it is okay for your pet, because as we know, even though this is a natural product, natural does not mean safe at all, and different people and animals can react differently, and especially with pets when they are not verbal, they can't really communicate with you like humans can. Double check with your vet to make sure it's safe for them. She also says as far as using topically on your pets, it can help eliminate fleas, mosquitoes, and ticks. Keep them off your pets. So it does have a lot of things going for it. So I would definitely recommend checking out Rainforest Chica. Usually when she goes to Brazil, she has in the past had sales of 15% off. She does not have it this time. She's currently in Brazil now. And I think the reason for that might be because she has recently gone to a bigger store and she's just not able to do that. I do, however, have a link for you guys below, and you can check it out, and it will get you guys 5% off your first order from her. And then after you order from her, she does have a special code that you can use for other orders in the future, and that gives you 10% off. So please check out Rainforest Chica. I would highly recommend her as a company. I really like everything that she embodies with having a small business. She has a very limited line of products, and the ethics and how invested she is in the community and helping out her customers. Please like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.